3, 2, 1.
Live from the Blitz Creek Studio.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another beautiful episode of the Sideline Podcast, episode 38. I am your host, Adam Flores, joined by Christopher Marquez. What is this finger?
Yeah!
Okay.
I'm just happy to be here, bro. What's good?
Really? Are you?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
actually.
don't think you are.
Why would you say that?
I don't know. We were supposed to record 3 days ago, and here we are.
I know, dude, but I got busy, and then look, we made it happen today.
Yeah.
Okay?
So
I
does
shouldn't
that
even
mean-
be here right now.
Does that mean we're going to get 2 episodes out in a matter of 4 days? Or
We
what?
can, if you want to. We'll record another one after this.
Yeah, let's do it.
Like, we'll record this one, stop,
and then record another
and then
one.
just record another
and
one.
then just
and we'll talk about the same thing over and over again, just because that's what it's all about.
a duplicate episode?
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like,
You just got to get stuff out there.
sometimes you don't want new content. You want content that you already know that you like. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That's why some people still watch Friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or SpongeBob.
Or SpongeBob. I
Yeah.
feel like you watch SpongeBob.
I do watch SpongeBob.
That was you gave yourself away right there.
That's my comfort show.
It's your comfort show?
Yeah, you know how like you have a comfort show or movie that you just go back to and you watch?
I was going to say something, but you know, my mom told me if I have nothing nice to say, not to say anything. So. I'm gonna respect her today on this beautiful day.
Right.
Yeah.
But
But yeah, how are you, dude?
I'm
oh my
fantastic.
god. Wow.
I have a nice latte here.
Wow.
Shout
Look
out
at that.
210 Coffee Roasters.
210 goes hard for sure.
210 does go hard.
Local coffee shop.
Yeah.
It's bussin'.
Make sure you guys support your local coffee
Yeah.
shops because it's a big deal.
I'm drinking some electrolyte, you know?
Electrolyte?
Yeah, dude.
Not
That's what it's called.
electrolyte?
No, it's called electrolyte.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's lit, folks. You know what I mean?
What else you got over there? I see something else.
Dr. Pepper cherry,
Hey,
0 sugar.
have
know
you
what I'm
ever
saying?
just tried the regular Diet Dr. Pepper?
Yeah, but this one's better. I like cherry. Like if I'm gonna drink a soda, like I want some cherry in it. You know?
Really?
Yeah, like cherry Coke is way better than just regular Coke.
I love cherries. I'm not a big fan of Dr. Pepper cherry.
Okay, that's fine. I don't
just
know.
like
Like what's
regular regular Dr. Pepper.
Why did you have to preface it that way?
Just
Like
saying.
I like cherries, guys, but that no.
Well, because when you say like, "Oh, I don't like cherry this" or "I don't like cherry that," it makes people think that you don't like cherries. But
Cherries
I
are
do
good.
I
but-
love cherries.
Yeah, and there's a difference between like the cherry flavoring and that than like an actual like, cherry with the pit in it.
Right. Oh,
Yes.
those go hard.
Dude, they're expensive, but they're good.
Or like a fresh cherry pie.
No, cherry pie is overrated. Like that's probably like the most overrated type of pie.
No,
Cherry pie, and then
I feel like
probably,
it's underrated. Pecan
No.
pie is overrated.
No, it's properly rated because of what it brings to the table sentimentally.
It only comes to the table once a year.
Yeah, but that's why. That's why it's like if it's Thanksgiving, pecan pie is gonna be there. You know what I mean?
I don't know about that.
But cherry pie, yeah, like they should just kind of like abolish the whole thing.
No, I think cherry pie and apple pie should be like the 2 staples instead of pecan and pumpkin.
No. Apple would like a word. Or you said apple.
Yeah, I
right?
did say
Okay, What's
apple.
the other good pie?
Honorable mention is peach. Peach pie is
You know
pretty
what? Just
gas.
pie in general. Just like
Pie in general is good.
I was gonna say, it's like
It's
kinda,
not that
it's
great.
kind of like it's kind of like
I think it depends on the type of pie because you go to like a Village Inn.
It's
and
too,
those
like,
pies are different.
right. It's too 20th century. You know what I mean? Like the time of the pie is up. You know what I'm saying? Like in the 1920s, a pie is like, oh,
It's not even over. They have a number in math named after it. Pie.
No, but that's whatever. That's okay, but that's what I'm saying. People were so like
Into pie.
that
That they had to put it in math.
they incorporated into math. It's like, dude, we didn't have to do all that. Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, it
And then they're
feels
like
pretty necessary.
3.14 pie. Okay, what? Why? How?
Do you know the first 10 digits of pi?
Well, isn't it just 3.14444444?
Nope.
No, I don't
It's
know.
like 3.14.
Okay, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. It pisses me off, dude. Why is like okay? This just furthers my point that pie is just overrated. And,
It's
like,
not overrated.
Well, like I said, it's a 20th century thing.
No.
Like, and it shows because like at one point somebody was like, "Let's
shows.
put this shit in math," and then everyone was like, "Fine, we fucking love pie."
Put this shit in
Yeah.
math.
And then I don't know. American Pie, great movie though, by the way.
I've actually never seen American Pie.
What? No way.
Never seen American
Bro,
Pie.
you've never seen American Pie?
No, I've never seen American
What the
Pie.
fuck?
Love America, love pie.
That's me crying because you've never seen American Pie.
Love America, love
Do you know what it's about?
No.
No, you don't know what the premise is?
My just looking at like the cover because I've seen the cover. Obviously,
Right.
it's iconic. I just assume it's like college frat boys.
High school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
And not
no.
frat. because there's no frats in high school. You know,
Well,
frats at college.
Yeah, but
Greek
that's
life.
why it looks like it's just like college frats just going and partying and getting plastered.
Yeah,
and having adventures.
The first one is more about them all trying to get laid for the first time.
Oh, okay.
So that's but it's like you and the boys trying to get laid. You know, like we're all gonna get laid, folks.
Yeah,
you know?
like nobody's getting left out.
Right, exactly.
Okay, yeah.
Even if one of them has to smash one of the boys' moms, because that's what happens. But anyways,
No.
yeah,
What?
yeah, it's fine. Stifler's mom she's nice to look at. Okay, that's all I gotta say. But yeah,
Hey,
you should watch that.
Shout
movie. It's a great
out,
movie.
what is the song? Stacy's mom.
Stacy's mom. Yeah, don't sing it. We'll get copyrighted. Stop. But yeah, great movie, American Pie. Probably like one of my top 5 movies of all time.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Then
It's
I
a
gotta watch it.
It's awesome, dude.
I should watch
Yeah,
it.
and it's got some good actors that like were very young at the time.
Yeah.
That went on to bigger and better things. But
Okay.
the first and second one are probably the only 2 that are worth your time. Don't watch the other ones.
Okay. Have you ever seen Blue Mountain State?
I know what it's about.
That one's good.
That's like Varsity Blues.
I
Essentially.
don't know what Varsity Blues.
You've never seen? Oh my god, bro! He's never seen Varsity Blues.
No, I've never seen
The
Varsity
fuck? Okay,
Blues.
you should. That's homework for the next podcast. Is
Okay.
you need to watch American Pie,
American Pie. Hold
and
on, let
then
me write this
Varsity
down. Let me write
Blues.
this down.
Dude, it's 2 movies, dude. It's like
American
2 of the
Pie
best movies ever.
and
Varsity Blues.
Varsity.
Yeah, and then I want a 1.5-page report on both of them. Yeah, MLA format. Okay, and then
Do you need works cited as well?
no, we don't have to get that crazy.
Okay.
but I do a 1.5 double space, please.
Oh, okay.
Okay, thank
Did
you.
you say a word and a half?
A 1.5 page, sorry. You know what I mean?
Double space is
Yeah.
easy. That's
Yeah,
not- that's not hard.
I'm making it, dude, and I'm doing you a favor.
Yeah, I mean double
Like
space.
I'm making you watch 2 of the best movies ever.
That's fair.
You know what? I think I'm gonna watch American Pie with you. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, just put it on like a projector right here. Just watch it.
No, I mean you have to it has to be like you have to make a night of it. You know, it's like, all right, let's order some pizza. Let's get the vibes right.
Isn't there multiple though? There's like 5 of them or something.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Only the first 2 are worth anything.
Oh, okay.
I mean, American Wedding's okay, but it's too much.
Never-
You know what I mean? If you just watch the first 2, you're good.
So it's American Pie, American Wedding.
No, American Pie 2, and then American Wedding. And then they have like these other spin-off ones, but
Okay,
nobody has time for that. Anyways, DJ Moore.
Let's talk about it.
DJ Moore.
We got a lot to talk about aside from DJ Moore. There's a lot. You know what? For it being middle March or the beginning of March, there's a lot more football content than I expected to talk about.
I feel like it's always like this though. Just because they're about to start the new league year, so they have to do certain things like restructure salaries and pretty much let people know like, hey, you're going to be waived come this day.
You're going to be
Like,
cut. You're going to be
you know what I mean?
traded.
So-
got to make cap space. Let's restructure.
Yeah, so a lot of these things are already happening, like not under the table, but like behind closed doors.
Right.
Like a lot of teams are very active, as they should be, because you want to get ahead of the curve, and then especially when you're a team that needs help with the salary cap, and you see teams being proactive in restructuring some of these players' salaries. So that's always good because it's just for them positioning themselves pre-draft and then prior to free agency as well.
Yeah, I mean, talking about one of the teams that's been the most active so far, surprisingly, that is usually never active in the offseason is the Cowboys. And they placed their franchise tag on George Pickens for the upcoming season. So he is officially tagged, and I think he's going to be making north of $30 million for the one season and hopefully getting a long-term deal done afterwards. They did restructure Dak, CD, and Tyler Smith, which is their tackle.
I think they're working on an extension for Brandon Aubrey too.
Yeah, they're working on the extension for Brandon Aubrey because he wanted to get paid in the $9 million range, I believe, and Dallas was in the $7 million range. So, I mean, it's a $2 million difference, which is not that huge of a deal, but they'll settle on something for
He
sure.
seems like he wants to be a Cowboy.
Yeah, he definitely does.
what I
I don't
mean?
think he really wants to go anywhere
Yeah.
else, but he also does want to make his money, which is understandable, and I think he should be the highest paid kicker right now.
No, yeah, but I mean, I'm sure he's also good with whatever figure they give him because he is a kicker. It's like,
Right,
dude,
kickers-
normally you guys don't even make this much.
Yeah, they don't
know.
typically make $3 million if you're lucky.
But I mean, he does deserve whatever contract that he does get because arguably he's been Dallas's best player for the last like 3 to 4 seasons.
Right. I think they should sign him to like a 5-year deal. Like do 5 years.
No, because you don't want to get stuck with him in case he gets hurt. Like a 2-3 year deal. There you go. You're good.
I think
you
you do. I mean, he's 30 right now, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, all it takes is for him to blow like his Achilles one time or something. Like
I say you do 5.35.
I don't know. That seems way too long for a kicker. I think 3 years, dude. Kickers come and go like so fast.
Not all the time. When you hit, you hit.
No, I know.
I mean,
but
look at Justin Tucker.
Yeah,
he was in
but-
the league for a long time.
No,
Harrison
I know.
Butker,
But you don't.
Adam Vinatieri.
You don't have these guys on 5-year deals typically. You know what I mean?
Not typically, no. But when you have the cream of the crop, I mean, you want them there for as long as possible.
I just think you have to maintain some sort of flexibility in case something happens. That's it.
So then do like what Sam Darnold did in Seattle and sign like a 5-year deal, but only guarantee the first 2 or 3.
Yeah, however they want to make it work. But
Yeah,
like
I
I
think
said,
that'll work.
like if you told me right now Brandon Aubrey would be with the Cowboys for 5 years, I don't know if I would fully put my money on it, just because it's hard to have that consistency on an NFL roster. And he's been there already long enough. That's why I'm saying this.
Yeah, I guess that's
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, anyways, I think the Cowboys, they realize that they need to make these moves because their team has potential. But they also made some bad decisions in giving out these contracts that they had already done in the past. And so now they're trying to kind of
Put a Band-Aid
rewrite their
on it.
wrongs, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? And build and free up some cap space so that way they can at least be potential players in the free agency and be able to sign their draft picks as well.
Yeah, I mean, talking about the Cowboys again making mistakes. I don't know if this is really a mistake, and I don't know how true it is, but there was an insider report that came out this morning saying that Dallas almost locked in on a trade from the Raiders trying to acquire Max Crosby, and Dallas on their end thought that they were closing in on it. It was going to happen, and then a bunch of other teams started jumping in, offering multiple first-round picks, and now the Cowboys have officially redacted or retracted all of their offers, and they're no longer in the market for Max Crosby. So they're still in the market for an
It's probably
edge
just for
rusher.
now. I mean,
Right, just
you know
for
what I
now.
mean? You got to see what other moves take place. You know?
Exactly. And then the Raiders are not going to want to trade in conference or especially not interdivision. So if he does get traded, he's most likely going to the NFC.
Right. I mean, yeah, you're obviously not going to trade him to the fucking Broncos.
Right, exactly.
You know what
You don't
I mean?
want to do that. That's
But
the
I mean,
last thing you want to do.
but I mean, you've seen that happen before with certain teams. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I mean, sometimes it happens. It just depends what type of offers you have from the Raiders' standpoint. Because yeah, sometimes the best offer might be coming from somebody that's in the same conference with you, and you have to kind of just bite the bullet, like deal with it when you get there. You know?
Yeah, I mean, talking about interdivision team or teammates that go to an interdivision team is Aaron Jones. He is likely to be either traded or cut at the beginning of the season.
I don't think he gets any trade value, honestly.
I don't think he gets any trade value either. I think this is going to be another Ezekiel Elliott type thing where he's going to sign maybe back with the Packers on a vet minimum, be a backup, or you go to another team, be a backup.
Come to Dallas.
Yeah, I mean, be a backup.
Yeah.
He's going to be a backup anywhere he goes.
yeah.
I don't see him starting
Well, I mean,
anywhere
like
else.
his capacity to be the main back and to have that type of
It's
workload
diminished.
it's gone, I would say. You know what I mean? And so that's why these guys are already ready to move on from him, you know? I mean, the writing is on the wall in a way, but he still can provide some sort of veteran leadership in some locker room, right? And I think the biggest thing for him is probably where is he actually going to get a chance to play, because even though he's been hurt or he is a little older, like the guy is a baller, man. He wants to play. You know what I mean? Like, so I think that's going to be the biggest deciding factor in his decision is like, where can I actually go where I'm going to touch the ball?
Yeah, I mean, he still has some juice left
Yeah,
in the
dude.
tank. Not much, but he's got juice left. And I think
We all forget how good he is or was or
Some
is
of the
still.
top landing spots I think could be like Arizona, who doesn't have a solidified back right now. Or if he wants to go be a backup for a premium running back in the league, just in case they were to go down. You know, you have the Colts with Jonathan Taylor. He's got a history of being hurt. Or maybe Bijan Robinson on the Falcons. The Falcons are looking to get rid of Tyler Algier this year. They don't want to keep him and they don't want to sign him to a big deal. So he's most likely going to walk, and they need a backup there. So Aaron Jones could be a good fit right there. There's a lot of teams that could use him as a backup, as a handcuff for any bell cow that they might have. And those teams I feel like could be in the market for him. Even the Packers I feel like could be in the market for him.
Could see him like ending up with Washington or something.
Yeah, I mean, Austin Eckler is out with his Achilles. We don't even know if he's going to come back to the league.
Even maybe like, I don't know, just maybe even with like the
Jets.
No, not the
Miami.
Jets. No, I was gonna say Miami too, but if I'm Aaron Jones, like, do I want to play with Miami right now?
I don't know. I don't
do
think
I
so.
like? I think for him, because if you think about it, like he's done some winning, but I think he would much rather play for like a team that's going to be competitive.
Yeah,
what I
backup
mean?
for the Bills.
I don't
maybe.
think for him
Chiefs.
it's about cashing out one more time. I could be wrong. You know what I mean?
I mean, the Chiefs were able to use Kareem Hunt. So
Yeah, dude. Why is he even playing?
Yeah, exactly. So if they
Like
can
he's
use
still
Kareem
out
Hunt,
there, dude.
let's
That
go
guy-
ahead
how
and use
old is
Aaron
he?
Jones.
How old is Kareem Hunt?
I think he's 32.
No, dude. He's got to be older than that. Really?
No, I
Let me
think
see.
he's
Hold on.
32.
All right, hold on.
Talking about the Falcons, though, Kyle Pitts was also placed on the franchise tag by Atlanta for the upcoming season, so he will officially stick around.
30 years old, Kareem.
30?
Hunt.
I thought he was
I
older.
thought he was like 37.
No, I thought he was like 32. So Kyle Pitts will officially be in his
That's
fifth
hilarious.
year for Atlanta. The other one that was placed on a franchise tag was Brees Hall by the Jets. It was rumored that they were going to use the franchise tag on him, and he wanted out. And they said, "Too bad, you're staying here with us, and you're going to play another season for us." So, shout out Brees Hall, man. I feel bad for him. You know, like I get it. It's the NFL. You know, sometimes you can't control where you go or how much money you make, but I think Brees Hall is a good enough running back to hit the free market and get a bag.
Yeah, but
And it's just not going to happen.
Yeah, but why do you feel bad for him?
Because I think he's too talented to be on the Jets.
Yeah, but I mean,
The Jets
dude,
have, like, if they had a core offense at least, okay, I could understand it. Who's going to be their quarterback next year? Where's the offensive line? Where's their other
Justin
wide
Fields.
receivers? Like, where's their other wide receivers aside from Garrett Wilson?
Yeah.
You know, like, you have no more defense. You got rid of your top two defensive players.
so why are the Jets always this bad?
Duh,
Like what? Like it's like a
It's sad, man.
like why? Like
don't
you know what I
know.
mean? Like
I
what?
don't know.
What happened to them? I guess they're cursed, right?
I
Like
guess so.
Joe
It's
Namath.
got to be like a Chicago Cubs type curse.
Well, okay, so you can't feel bad for Brees because obviously he's gonna cash out eventually. Like, okay, he's gonna get paid a lot this year just for 1 year.
I think he's going to make like 13 or 15 million. For
and
the
then
franchise tag.
after this season, let's hope he stays healthy, doesn't pick up like a very serious injury.
naturally,
He would then be in line to sign a really big deal. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's just, I think the franchise tag, people kind of like view it from the player's perspective, like where it's like not fair. Like, oh, now I have to stay here with you guys.
right?
But I think it just gives every team a chance to be able to retain their players and try to build something around them. You know what I mean? Because if not, these guys are going to take off right away. This guy would have no desire to stay in New York if it
See,
wasn't for the
that's-
franchise tag.
I understand where you're coming from. Don't get me wrong.
It's just to
but-
balance the league. You know what I mean?
Right,
the Jets
right.
need somebody, bro. They have, you said it.
But
they
that's
have
the thing is
nobody.
they had somebody. They had
No, I know, but right now they have nobody.
they had a team consisting of Garrett Wilson, Brees Hall, right? Which is they're still on
Well,
the
they
team,
still have that.
right? Then you had
They got rid
Maybe
of a lot of their defensive
you had
players.
nobody at quarterback technically. I mean, you had Aaron Rodgers, which he
No,
did
that
go to the
doesn't
playoffs,
count.
but it doesn't count, right?
Yeah.
You had Devontae Adams as a wide receiver too. You had Quinnen Williams. You had Sauce Gardner. You had these key players that you can build a team around. You get a solid quarterback in there. It doesn't even have to be a phenomenal quarterback, and you're back in the you're back in the race with everyone else. So in order to say that, oh, it's to balance the league and they need somebody, well, they had those somebodies, and they just decided to get rid of them for draft capital, and now they just have to hope for the best and hit in the draft this year because they've got, I believe it's 2 first rounders, 2 second rounders, and they've got multiple after that. So they've got at least 2 picks in the first, I think it's 25 picks or 20 picks, something like that. Because they also got the Colts, and the Colts ended up being dog shit at the end of the year. So they've got like pick 4.
What, they have like a top 5 and then what, like a top,
I think they've got a top 3. They might be 3.
and then
So
what,
it's like
a
3 and
top
15.
15.
Yeah, I would have to look at it.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's just like I just feel like they are literally like benefiting from the franchise tag in the way that I think when they enacted the franchise tag, this is the purpose of why is like, hey, like, bro, if we don't have a mechanism for you guys to keep your best players, then you guys are going to be even worse. And you guys are already one of the worst teams.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so
You
I
know
said
what I mean?
3-15. It's 2-16.
Totally wrong.
Close
dude.
enough.
God bless.
Close enough.
Loser.
The other running back is Joe Mixon, who did not play for the
Joseph?
Texans all last year, is rumored to be
He
released.
didn't play once?
He didn't play once this past year at all. Not a single snap in the
Why
NFL.
do I feel like I fucking had a parlay on Joe Mixon at some point?
You probably
No
did.
wonder it didn't hit.
Yeah, no wonder. But he didn't play
I had
all
him.
last year for the Texans, and he's set to be released this offseason. And with that, David Montgomery gets traded from the Lions to the Texans in exchange for a 4th and a 7th round pick headed to Detroit. So the Texans get a solidified running back 1 in David Montgomery, and they also have that rookie running back who was a rookie last year, Woody Marks.
Nick
So-
Chubb. Well, that
I mean,
means
they-
he's done, right?
I probably, yeah.
Right? They're not going to keep him as a third back. Or
don't
he's not
think
going to stick around.
Or
as a
unless
third
he's
back.
RB2 and Woody Marks doesn't.
No, hell no. Woody Marks was getting the starts at the
Yeah,
end of
he
the
was.
season.
Yeah.
And he was getting like the bulk of the carries. So if anything, it's probably going to be, well, obviously Montgomery is going to be your starter if you made this move for him.
Right.
I guess it kind of RIP to the, what is it? Sonic and Tails
Sonic and Knuckles.
and Knuckles.
Sonic
What-
and
Their
Knuckles.
fucking nickname that he had with Jameer Gibbs.
Yeah.
That sucks.
That does
But I
suck.
mean, at some point, I guess you kind of saw this coming, right? Like you only
Right.
have one football. Both those guys can dominate a game. So I'm sure in a way he was probably like, look, guys, I would like to have a bigger role in this offense. And, the organization's probably been good to him and he's been good back to them. So they were like, let's see if we can find a place for you where you can go and try to fulfill whatever potential that he has,
Right. And I think the Texans can make good use of him. They made good use of
and they're a decent team. I mean, they're a playoff team. They had a very good defense last year. Probably going to have another good defense this year. They're a team that has been trending up. I just don't think CJ Stroud is the best quarterback, but
CJ Stroud has
Davis Mills would like a word.
CJ Stroud and Justin Herbert kind of have had the same track record in the playoffs over their first couple seasons in the league. So we don't really know how well they can compete when it comes down to when you need to compete. That's the problem, is you might be a regular season warrior. Come playoffs, you can't really do anything to help your team out. If anything, you hurt your team more by throwing interceptions and making silly mistakes that you shouldn't make. With the other running back in the league who is set to
Go
hit,
back to the Texans really fast. Tank Dell's coming back.
Yes.
Okay, so it'll be Tank, Nico, Schultz,
Tank, Nico, Schultz,
Montgomery,
Marks,
I feel like
Stroud.
I feel like they have another.
And they've got their two rookie wide receivers that were
Higgins,
last
right?
year,
that?
Higgins and Knoll.
Okay, so
They've got a core.
That's
They've
a
got a
pretty
core.
solid little.
It is a
little
pretty
skill
solid-
set of players there.
Yeah, agreed. Tank Dell will come back. I don't know how well he'll be.
No, yeah, but I mean,
but he's going to be
let's
there.
just say that
Even if he's a distraction.
let's say if he's 80% of what he was. I mean, he's just.
I mean, he
you
could
have
be
to
a,
guard him,
He could be a 500-yard receiver.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think that's good
but
enough.
I guess Houston is positioning themselves to almost be like the front runner in their division behind maybe like
Jacksonville,
I guess, because the
And then the
Colts might have just struck gold last year,
right?
and then they kind of fell apart. I don't see them jumping out to the same type of record that they had this year.
Yeah, it's
where
gonna be
like-
real.
How many games did they win in a row? They won like 9 or some shit.
No, they started 7-1.
Okay, yeah. You see, I don't think that
Yeah.
happens again.
Yeah, and then they finished the season 1-7.
Yeah. Life comes at you fast.
Yep, real quick. The
I
other
think we were even naming Peyton Daniel Jones Manning.
yeah, we were.
there you
It was
go.
like week 4.
Short-lived.
that it happened.
Poor guy. I think we fucked it up for them.
We did.
Yep.
The other running back that is set to hit the free market. Do you know who it is? Without looking at the notes, it's a big name. It's
Running back?
Running back. It's a huge name, actually.
No, I don't. Who?
Kenneth Walker.
Oh, I did see that.
Yeah, so Super Bowl
That's
MVP
crazy.
Kenneth Walker is uncertain with his future in Seattle, which is very alarming for both Kenneth Walker and for the Seattle Seahawks. We don't really know where this is set to go. They have not placed their franchise tag on him. They have also not reached a deal with him. So they need to figure out what they need to do, because if they don't reach neither the franchise tag nor a long-term deal, then that means that he's a free agent. He can sign with whatever team he pleases, whatever team that wants him bad enough that will pay him what he deserves. I think when and if he does sign with another team, he will be either the highest paid, if not a top 3 paid running back in the league. Right now, I think it's Saquon Barkley at 20. It's like 24 million or 25 million a year.
And then like Cook, no?
No, not Cook yet. I'll look that up.
Okay. Dude, I think the Seattle might be making a big mistake with that.
I think so too.
You know what I mean? I feel like, especially right now, right? You guys come off the Super Bowl win. You have a chance to put a little run together, right? And I don't see. I guess they really care that much about how much they're going to spend at the running back position. Plus, I guess they're also thinking, well, we have Charbonnet, right? So we kind of can get expendable at this point of our fucking timeline here. But I think it kind of sucks to see Kenneth Walker go because he had been coming on like season after season, slowly, and he had this breakout year. And I think that depending where he lands, it could kind of set him back in a way.
So
like if he goes to Arizona or something, he's cooked.
So the top 10 running backs with the highest cap hit in 2026, which is different, obviously, from total value. Number 1 is Alvin Kamara with 18.6 mil.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's a big cap hit for this year. Then it's Jonathan Taylor, Aaron Jones, Josh Jacobs,
Aaron Jones
Breece Hall, Kyron Williams, Christian McCaffrey, Joe Mixon, Saquon, and James Conner.
Okay, so maybe that says more about the Aaron Jones situation. It's just that his cap number is just too high.
Right, his cap number is 14.5.
Yeah, they're just like, no, dude.
Yeah, they're going to free up a lot of money.
We got Jordan Mason here.
Right.
You know what I mean? Let's give him the ball. But yeah, that's pretty crazy. That fucking
dude.
He's
said
number 3.
You said Jordan Mason, and I was like, "Who's Jordan Mason?"
The running back.
I know. It took me a while to get there, and I was like, "Wow, it's already been so long."
Some of us
the NFL
are
season.
real ball knowers out here.
Yeah, dude. It all leaves my brain. I'm not gonna lie
No,
for
I know.
a 3-month period until the draft hits.
But you see how like
I
I have those random names.
Yeah,
just
that was a good pull.
Yeah,
I like that.
That was a good one.
That was
Right?
that was
and it
good.
wasn't forced. Or
Do you know
anything.
who he was with before the Vikings?
The 49ers.
Yep, there you
Come
go.
on, bro.
Come on. Do you
real
know who
ball knower over
Do you
here.
know who? Okay, so
All right, you're gonna start asking all these questions. I'm not gonna know one of them, and then you're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, there you go."
Do you know who his backup was in San Francisco after Christian McCaffrey went down and after he went down?
I want to say it was like some fucking some guy with like a Hispanic name.
Yeah. You're on the right track.
I'm not gonna get it.
It starts with the G. His last name starts with the G.
Like Guerrero or something.
Yeah, close enough. Guerrero.
Guerrero.
Yeah, Guerrero.
Okay. Nobody cares about the 49ers like that. Not even 49er fans. But yeah, dude. Why? Never mind.
You want to know something crazy?
That Aaron Jones cap hit is like really surprising to me.
You want to know what's even more wild is the 5 after the top 10. Okay, so top 10 is like good names, right? All those guys deserve to be there.
Jonathan Taylor.
Right.
Who else did you say?
It's Alvin Kamara, Jonathan Taylor, Aaron Jones, Josh Jacobs, Breece Hall, Kyron Williams, CMC, Joe Mixon, who didn't even play.
That's crazy.
Saquon and James Conner.
Yeah,
Right? Great running backs. After that, Tony Pollard's number 11. DeAndre Swift at 12.
He kind of he got lucky.
Right. DeAndre Swift at 12.
I think Tony Pollard really just made a name for himself in Dallas, and then Tennessee kind of overshot his value.
His expectations were up here.
Yeah. And like I said, I think he just, that's why you fucking play your hardest every season, because he honestly earned himself that contract based on just one season with Dallas.
Number 13, Ashton Genty. That's kind of crazy, just because of where he was drafted.
No, but that actually makes sense.
Yeah, and then 14, Chuba Hubbard for the Panthers, 15, Ramondre for the Patriots.
Yeah.
Bijan Robinson, one of the best in the league, is 17.
So low. Yeah.
That is wild.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, that's going to change soon.
Oh, yeah. You know who's also going to get a payday? Jameer Gibbs.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
He's going to get a monster payday.
Yeah, there's no way that the Lions can let that fool walk, especially after, with the Montgomery situation here.
Bijan, and James Cook are all going to get paydays. All those guys will make 20 million plus.
Okay, so wait, DJ Moore went where?
To the Bills.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so the Bills.
How
traded for
many
him
wide
this
receivers do the Bills have?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody always makes such what? Whoa, what?
How do they have that many wide receivers? That's shocking, dude.
I understand that Josh Allen could have a better situation at the wide receiver position. Understandable, right?
Dude, but he has
He
plenty.
had Stephon Diggs for a good amount of time. You know, he had a great year. Still didn't do anything in the playoffs. Keep that in mind. And then you get Keon Coleman, who was a miss. Yes, not the greatest wide receiver.
Okay, hold on. This is the
Are you
wide
looking
receivers
up?
that they
Oh,
have
gee.
right now.
Hold on, wait. Let me try and get them.
Okay.
So you've got Shavers.
Yes.
Okay, you've got. Do you still have Brandon Cooks on that team?
Yes.
Okay, you have Keon Coleman.
Yes.
Now you have DJ Moore.
Yes.
And then I feel like I can get one more.
You're missing 3 more.
Well, yeah, but like bigger names.
No, these are 3 big names.
Palmer.
Joshua Palmer,
Palmer.
Khalil Shakir, and Curtis Samuel.
Shakir. But
Curtis Samuel,
doesn't
dude.
count.
No, yes, he does. Bro, that's how many? 1, 2, 3,
Damn,
4,
I forgot
5,
about
6.
Shakir.
That's 7 wide receivers, and that's not even including Kincaid
Yeah, that's
or
true.
or Knox.
Yeah, that's true.
What the hell, dude? How is this? What are they doing?
I think DJ Moore will be good.
Well, I guess maybe they just know Keon Coleman's a bust, I guess.
Yeah, you know what though? I think if they really wanted a true alpha wide receiver one, they could have done better than DJ Moore.
No, but I don't think that's what they want. I feel like there's certain teams that just prefer to have like 4 or 5 decent wide receivers and
Instead of one
main
alpha.
guy. Yeah.
So you think they would prefer to have DJ Moore over like a Justin Jefferson?
Yeah, I think so. I think just with the way that they scheme, and then because obviously too, like Cook is a big part of that offense too.
Right. I
Like
mean,
he gets a lot of volume in the passing game, and then when he's the thing is too is that Josh Allen eats into his carries at the same time.
Right.
But when he's rolling, he can have himself a good 20 carry game, right? And then get you like anywhere from 100 to 160 all scrimmage yards, you know?
That's
so
true.
he's still very potent, and he's still going to be a focal point for that offense. And then obviously Josh Allen just as himself in the way that they can use him, you know, to scramble out of the pocket, do whatever, run these little dive plays for him. I think they're more content with that being the focal point than having a true number 1 or even a true number 2 on the outside.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. You got a good point. But, I mean, on the contrary to that, they had Stephon Diggs for a good amount of time, and he was a consistent 1,200-yard receiver when he was there.
Right. But but yeah, I guess maybe they were like, we don't really need this type of wide receiver.
Yeah, I mean, they're still
And
good without him.
Isn't Diggs getting released too?
He is getting released by New England.
Sucks. Wow.
Yeah, it's a big
Well,
deal.
actually, no. He kind of deserves it because his off the field stuff was.
So the thing is he signed a 3-year, I think it was $69 million deal.
Right.
Which is crazy for a 31-year-old wide receiver. And he did great. I mean, I didn't expect him to do as good as he did, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, but he's also the only wide receiver you guys had, pretty much.
Right. Other than maybe like Booty.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Let's
and
not go there.
Pop Douglas.
let's not go
And
there.
Hunter Henry.
Let's not go there. God.
A couple other big names that are getting released. Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray is set to be
He
released by
deserves to be
Arizona.
released, actually.
And Tua is set to be released by
Yeah.
the Dolphins at the beginning of the
Not
season.
surprising at all.
Yeah.
If anything, maybe Kyler should go back to baseball now.
He could.
Maybe
I mean,
he's just done
the
with
A's
NFL.
still own the right to him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just,
Technically.
you know what, dude? Just ride off into the sunset. Don't
Yeah.
even go with another team.
But
Don't go play backup in Pittsburgh.
You're going to go from a mid NFL team to a mid baseball team?
Yeah, but I mean, he doesn't have to get hit that much.
I guess that's true.
He doesn't, like, he can still play whatever video games he still plays, you know?
That's fair.
I mean, I don't
He
know.
can play MLB The Show now.
Yeah, and honestly, and he doesn't have to create himself now. He'll
That's
actually
true.
be in the
He'll
game.
actually be
you know
in
what
the
I mean?
game. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. So he
Imagine
can
you're
play-
like, I was in Madden, and now I'm in
And
fucking.
in the show.
That's cool. That's a flex. You know what, Kyler? My bad.
Actually,
My bad, dude. You're doing it.
wouldn't-
I'm the
would it-
loser.
was there an MLB game when Deion Sanders was in the league?
Probably not. Maybe, but it probably wasn't even that crazy. Like he
Yeah.
probably didn't even look like Dion.
That's true. I was going to say him or Bo Jackson, maybe.
No, dude, no way.
Oh, no, Bo Jackson was-
that was like fucking
No, it was
a
like-
long time ago.
It was like 89, 90 when he
Yeah, dude, but
right?
that like video games
94.
weren't anything what they are close to being until the early 2000s.
Windy.
You know what I mean? Is Bo Jackson in the show? Is that what you're googling?
Yeah.
That's what you should Google. I mean, I'm sure there's been one player that's been in Madden and either 2K.
I'm trying to, I feel like it
or-
has to be Deion Sanders.
There has to be one that's done it, and it's probably a lower level guy that we don't even know about. You know what I mean?
Okay, so Deion Sanders was in Madden. Was Deion Sanders?
Why don't you just ask Google it in one fell swoop? Was Deion Sanders in more than one video game?
No, because then it's gonna give me Madden.
No, okay,
01,
but it
02,
should, yeah,
03,
okay.
04,
Or just put what video games is Deion Sanders in?
That's a
And
good
if you
one.
See
That's
a
a good
baseball one. It's because you got to know how to talk to Google. You know, you got to know how to talk to AI. That's going to be a skill set in its own soon. You know, like
that is
how to
true.
query something.
Yeah,
Like how to actually make AI work for you.
he was in both.
You see, that's
Deion
crazy.
Sanders headlined his own 1995 Sega Genesis football game, primetime NFL football, starring Deion Sanders,
That doesn't count.
and appeared on the cover of World Series baseball.
Okay, but it doesn't count because it's not Madden.
No,
like-
look, he is frequent. Oh, he is a frequent legend icon player in Madden NFL.
Yeah, but
So he's in the modern ones.
right, but he would the game he was in was not Madden at the time.
I feel like it has
like
to be
a-
because it came out at the same time.
No, but like remember there used to be these knockoff versions of Madden
Yeah.
and other sports games,
yeah.
like until EA monopolized all of them.
So he was on the cover of his own game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, dude, of course it's his game.
That's so dumb.
Dude, Deion's not gonna put somebody else on the cover of Deion's football 2012 or whatever year.
It was primetime NFL with Deion Sanders.
Yeah,
is
dude,
what it
of
was
course.
called.
I bet that game sucked.
Probably,
Well,
yeah.
that was probably the only one that they released. Maybe probably 2
Probably.
years after that, but that's about it.
Yeah, because Madden started I think it started around the same time.
Yeah, around that same time.
Okay.
But I mean, like I said, there used to be, and this isn't even like a thing anymore, where there's like another version of Madden out there.
Yeah, no, there's not.
There
Well, because
used
they
to.
own the rights now.
No,
and,
I know,
like,
but there
solely
used to
own
be
the rights.
like, I think the only one that might have a knockoff version is FIFA, because they still
Well-
have like Pro Evolution Soccer.
So did you see? Okay, so you know how FIFA used to be FIFA and now it's
yeah,
FC.
It's EA FC, but
Okay,
everyone
right. So
knows it's
EA
FIFA.
might be losing the rights to it, and now it might go to 2K.
No, that's fine. But
Yeah, so
I
now
mean,
2K is going to own wrestling. It's going to own basketball. It's going to own soccer. I think they might be getting the rights to
they have
hockey
golf
too.
too.
They have golf.
Yeah.
So they have all the core sports aside from football.
Yeah. But like, it was kind of cool when they had like when you had a choice, like, am I going to play 2K or am I going to play NBA Live?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it was, I don't know,
That's
just,
true.
just something to think about.
That is true.
And
you know what
honestly,
I used to think when I was
we
little?
also need is we need college basketball video games.
We do.
Like, we've been needing that for the last 15 years.
I agree.
You know what I mean? And I think it's, everyone wants to talk about this war with Iran and Israel and what's going on in all these different parts of the world. But we need to focus on ourselves and making ourselves better and improving ourselves as a country. And I think one way to do that is to really petition the powers that be to release a college basketball video game.
So you want to know a fun fact? 2K Sports is developing a standalone college basketball.
Hell
video game.
yes.
Expected early 2027.
Yes. 2021?
7.
Oh,
So next year.
okay.
Early next
well,
year.
yeah, but we're barely in March.
Yeah, but I mean, what, 9 more months?
Yeah, but that's a whole NCAA tournament. And then, I don't know. Okay, as long as they're doing
it'll be
it.
out for the next tournament.
Okay, as long as they're doing it, that's all that matters.
Yeah, they are
See,
doing it.
somebody heard me. Somebody heeded my
Yep.
warnings.
Yeah, it got announced in September, actually.
Nice. Hell
So
yeah,
it's
dude.
been in the works.
I'm just thinking, like, if you like, I mean, you saw the popularity of when they brought back the NCAA football, like,
right,
you know,
right.
like back in the day, college basketball was a staple among the sports games for most of the consoles back in the day. So, it's
Right.
good to have an old family member back.
That's so bad. Never say that again.
Come on.
Oh my god. Another couple news.
Jeez, dude. Well, you don't say anything, dude. All you do is just like, stats. It's like,
Let's wrap up NFL real quick. So we got Kansas City trading Trent McDuffie to the Rams in exchange for 4 draft picks.
McDuffie?
Yeah, so McDuffie got traded, and that's a big deal. He's an all-pro. He's great. I mean, he's so young still. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's under the age of 27. So he should be really good for the next few years for them. The center for the Bears actually retired this morning, which is a huge hit to that offensive line. And the Chargers are releasing tight end Will Dissly, which isn't that important for Will Dissly, but it is pretty important for who's behind him, which is Aronde Gadsden, which is which was their rookie tight end last year, and he had a couple breakout games, so he should be up for a bigger role this year potentially. And then one more news report is Rondale Moore, the wide receiver for the Vikings, unfortunately passed away at the age of 25. I don't know if you saw that.
Nah, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was believed to be a self-inflicted gun wound. So we all know what that may or may not have been. Don't want to sit here and speculate on that.
It's pretty fucked, actually.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's what happened with that. Just some unfortunate news. Let's talk about some Olympics.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, let's just transition to patriotism.
There's not much to say other than, it sucks to hear.
Actually,
because
yeah.
When you think they said self-inflicted gunshot wound, they did not say suicide.
No, well, I know,
But
because
you can't help
don't
but
say
think.
the S word like that.
Yeah, but that's
Like you just don't.
most likely that's what it was.
No, yes, but
So-
obviously, well, we know that's what it is. I mean, what do you mean?
you don't know. He could have been cleaning
No,
his gun
dude,
and
that's not how
boom.
that happens. I guarantee you.
That's how it happened. That's exactly how it happens a lot of the time.
No.
Yes.
No,
I
dude.
personally know someone that was actually cleaning their gun and blew their hand off.
Okay, yeah, okay. Dude, that's a whole different thing because you're still alive.
Yeah, well, yeah. Luckily, he's still alive. What if he was cleaning it, looking down the barrel, boom, it goes off. I'm just saying, there's freak accidents.
How about we
happen.
just have more responsible gun owners? How about that?
Yeah, I mean,
How about that?
if you own a gun, you can do whatever you please with it.
Yeah, I guess so. That's
You
what's
might-
wrong
you
with
might
this
face the-
fucking place.
You might face the consequences, but you can do whatever
That's
you
what's
want.
wrong with
with
this
it.
place, man. We got everyone just toting guns like nothing, and people don't know how to use them, clean them, whatever.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
it happens.
Anyways, let's talk good old patriotism here.
Yeah.
You know, in honor of the war with Iran.
So the
we
USA,
we had to beat Canada
yeah, fuck Canada
in hockey
Yeah, fuck
because
Canada.
you know why? Because we do that shit, Bo. That's what we do. That's what we
that
do.
round of applause.
That's
Hit
what the
that round of
fuck we do. Hold on, that was air horn. Sorry. Let's go, America.
USA.
Undefeated at World Wars II, by the way, baby.
Shout out USA. They won gold in hockey and figure skating. God knows how long.
True.
USA won
Okay.
gold in hockey over Canada in an overtime shootout 2-1, marking the first hockey gold medal for the US since 1980.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Yeah, that was the miracle on ice when it happened.
Yeah. A lot of people just like expect us to always be good at pretty much all sports, but hockey's not the one that.
Right.
It's like obviously we do hockey better. We do better in hockey on an international stage than like soccer, right?
Right.
But yeah, it shows that a gold in hockey is not something that's just so easy to come by, especially for somebody or a team like the Americans who you would think should always be there, right? But that's not always the case.
Yeah, you'd think. I mean, Canada is obviously the first place
there's
that
a lot
comes
of
to
good
mind.
Finland.
Yeah, I mean, Canada has dominated
Sweden.
the Olympics or hockey in the Olympics for quite a while now, and
Russia too.
we beat them since 1980. That was the first gold medal since 1980, so that's a pretty big deal. The other one is US won gold in figure skating for the first time ever. So shout out, I forgot her name, but I know what she looks like. You remember? Have you seen her?
No.
On social media, you haven't seen her at all.
No.
Wow,
She's the first one to ever do it. But we don't know her name.
So she's
so disrespectful from us.
Do you know her name?
No, I'm right there with you. That's why I'm laughing at
Let me
it.
look it up.
That's just how ridiculous we are. We're just like, yeah, it's not that important. It's just the first time this has ever happened.
Alyssa Liu. Alyssa Liu?
Yeah, you're
Liu?
definitely murdering.
Liu is her last name. Liu.
Lou.
There's an I in there.
I know, but I is silent when it comes before an E.
It's not before an E, it's before a U.
Or before you. Before another vowel. That's what it is.
No.
No, that's
Alyssa
wrong.
Li-
Yeah,
Alyssa
I'm
Liu.
totally wrong.
Yeah, you are.
You're right. My bad. I'll just show myself up.
Yeah, just shut the fuck up. So she won. Shout out. Women's singles is what she won in, actually, if you want to be specific.
Nice.
Gold went to Alyssa Liu from USA. So she's on top of the world right now. She actually gained like 4 million followers on Instagram overnight, which is pretty cool. She's like your typical like early millennial, late Gen Z, just American, you know? That's what she looks like. Like I'm not even.
Good God, bro.
Like you think of America.
Gen
and you're
Z
like,
American millennial.
Yeah, look, watch. Look at this. Hold on. I pull up a picture. Hold on. You'll understand what I'm saying right now.
Yeah, no, I totally get
yeah,
it.
you
That
will.
was. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What other country? are
She
you
looks
gonna-
like a gold medalist, bro. That's
She
all I
does.
see.
She's wearing gold. She's got gold hair. She was thinking gold before she even stepped on that ice. Just saying. So shout out her. What are you doing over there, huh? You're not even locked in.
No, I'm having to respond to something.
Oh, okay, no, it's okay. Take your time.
Well, I mean, I'm not locked into like the Olympics at all. I feel
Yeah.
very bad if we don't even know who this lady is.
Yeah. Well,
And then the way you described her, I'm just like, God, just call her an Olympian.
she won the Olympic
I-
gold. Right? The Olympic gold.
She won the Olympic. The whole thing. Like, bro.
Well, technically she did.
No, I know. But yeah, I don't know, dude. Winter Olympics just, they don't hit like the same.
Yeah,
I
they
mean, in
don't-
some parts of the country,
They don't hit like
probably
the
do.
Summer Olympics.
Yeah. And honestly, what we should be really like getting ready for is the World Cup.
Yeah.
It's very soon. And you know what's interesting is that in the last World Cup, FIFA kicked Russia out of the World Cup
Really?
because of the events with Ukraine at the time.
Oh.
And I was like, maybe they should kick out the USA for the shit that's going on with Iran. But then that would never happen. But I just thought that was
wouldn't
interesting.
happen. Yeah, that
You know
never
what I mean?
happened.
And it's your host country, one of the 3 host countries this year.
That is true.
So that's very interesting. But FIFA's got their hands full with the United States right now.
Yeah, security is going to be like on an all-time level.
Yeah,
this
but
year.
I mean, a lot of these World Cup games, they're having trouble still selling these tickets too. So that's
Really?
kind of interesting. Yeah.
Well, probably because they're fucking crazy expensive.
Well, I think that, and I think they didn't. I feel like the World Cup, like it's going to be packed no matter what. But I feel like people are going to wait and be more buyers closer to the event.
Closer to it, see
Yeah.
what happens.
Yeah. And like when you have World Cups in different countries, like let's say, like you have it like in Belgium, right? Or you
Right.
have it in.
It's because the U.S. is separated from everything else. Like it mainly happens in Europe. So for them to
well,
travel
What
all
I'm
the way
saying,
over
well,
here,
not only that, but what I'm saying too is because people travel no matter what, right? So when you have a World Cup in South Africa, or you have it in Turkey or somewhere like that, right? Most of the people that end up at those games are usually people that are tourists that come in, right?
right?
To attend those games. It's not usually the local population, right? But for this World Cup, most of the games should be from local populations in the cities in which the games are played, which I think that's a different dynamic. So you're not seeing as many people make plans so far ahead to be there. Because they're like, oh, just once it's that month, we'll just buy the tickets then, and then we'll just hit it up.
I guess that's true. That makes sense.
Because the U.S. has every ethnicity here, so you know if you're somebody that has your bloodline are from like Croatia or whatever, and Croatia's playing in near your city, you're gonna be at that fucking game. You know?
Would you go to a World Cup game?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Does it
Soccer
matter?
games are the shit.
Does it matter what countries we're playing?
Yeah, of course, obviously. You want to see number one, you want to see some good matchups. Number two, if you get to see like France or Spain or pretty much any of those big European powerhouse teams, England, you're gonna see some of the best players in the world right there.
So would you see like the U.S. versus?
Well, I would prefer a U.S. game.
Okay.
That'd be that's like if you're gonna go to any game, that would be the one to go to.
Yeah.
USA against anyone, but I mean, if you ended up at a France versus England game, like goddamn, that's
would be
fucking lit
badass.
as fuck. Or
Yeah.
or any.
So is
like-
Germany gonna?
Yeah, Germany's gonna
Participate?
be. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. This World Cup is the biggest
Russia?
World Cup field that they've ever had. It's
Is
like
Russia gonna be
48
there?
teams. I'm not sure. Probably they
Because of what
usually
happened last
qualify.
time?
No, but that was like a one-off. I don't think they
Oh,
should
okay.
have even done that.
Yeah.
Because you kind of put precedent. Now it's like I posed the question: why aren't they doing that to the U.S.? The U.S.
Yeah.
just did the exact same.
It should
thing.
be about the games, not
Yeah.
geopolitics.
So, yeah, and
Yeah.
obviously in FIFA, and if you follow how corrupt FIFA is at times and why the World Cup gets awarded to Qatar, obviously it's political because there's money moving around, people are getting paid out, and countries are doing things to sway the decision for them to be the host country. I mean, there is politics, but that's what I'm saying is they should butt out of it. You know what I mean? Because how does Qatar get a World Cup?
I don't know, man.
There's no way. Like, there's no fucking way Qatar should ever get a World Cup.
I don't know nothing about soccer. I'm not gonna.
Or sorry, not Qatar. Qatar.
Get the
That's how you're supposed to say
get the fuck out of here.
it. But yeah, I'm just just rambling here.
Well,
But,
I mean that's fine. I mean,
yeah, the World Cup that's the biggest sporting event in the world, obviously, and
Yeah.
it's going to be here in the States. So if you are a fan or if you are somebody that just likes to root for the USA, tune into those World Cup games because that's what will ease you into the soccer transition.
right. You got any other international sports to talk about before I get into the boring stuff?
No, I mean, I don't know. We'll wait to see what happens with the World Cup. It's on the horizon. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
the World Cup year.
You know what's on the horizon?
What?
The Masters.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Augusta?
Augusta.
Wow.
Dude. It's just a beautiful scenery every year.
No, dude, I hear the course is like
Oh, it's pristine.
it's not only pristine, but it's like it sets like it's just so historic for golf.
yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? But it's also like
that and what is it, St. Andrews in
but the Masters
Ireland
just
or
has so
something?
much more prestige.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? It's like it's the fucking Masters, dude. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And then like it's like the one event that like if you're into golf that like everybody's trying to go to.
Right,
You know?
naturally.
Yeah.
You have to actually sign up for it and get on a wait list.
Yeah, it's not you just can't go.
Just to be lucky enough to
Yeah.
get in like 5 years.
Yeah, you can't just
Yeah.
show up.
And then the other thing is, like that course obviously is not public.
Yeah, no,
but
it's a private course, man.
I was looking it up and it's like if you could play there, like if you had the money,
Yeah.
it'd cost you like $3,000 just for a round of golf.
Yeah, but you have no business playing.
Yeah,
there.
no, absolutely
Like
not.
they would
Absolutely.
see your backswing
and
and,
they're like,
they
"Get
would
the
be
fuck
like,
out."
bro,
like you don't even.
hey, clubhouse now.
I'm
No,
not.
leave the cart now. Clubhouse, hole 19 now. Thank you.
I haven't even teed off on hole one.
No, dude, they would just look at you and be like,
They saw the practice swing and they're like,
Yeah, dude.
fuck,
They're like, oh
what did
my
we
God.
do? Like, shit.
Yeah, dude.
They charge you double just to get
yeah,
out.
I mean, yeah, you don't belong there. You know what I mean? And it's just not. It's just you're just that bad at golf.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay, thanks.
No, I mean it's like any of us. Like none of us belong there.
Yeah, no, I
Do you
know.
know one person that would belong there? No.
No,
Yeah, exactly.
definitely not.
Yeah.
Personally, no.
No, hell no.
Some people in the world, yeah, of course.
No, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
But us, no.
No, definitely not.
way.
No. Tiger Woods said that he has not ruled out playing in the Masters this year, which is very interesting.
Yeah,
I know
I
he's
mean-
old. I know he just came off back surgery, which
Yeah,
is
I
why
know.
it's a big deal because he has not played.
I know, but somebody's probably telling him, "Hey, you want to go get a bag real quick, my guy?"
Yeah. Do you think he could even place top 10 still? Like
He'd
top
have
10?
to play out of this world.
Yeah, he
because a lot of the guys that are on top of the golf game right now are
Yeah, I mean, you've
are
got
playing some at a high level. So I mean, it's not fair to think that he can just waltz in after not playing for so long and compete with those guys.
right. Well, you know that virtual thing that they do now, that virtual tournament of the golf?
Virtual tournament.
Yeah.
What
so
do you
they
mean?
so SoFi. Okay, so you know what SoFi is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so SoFi actually hosts. I forgot. It's like TPGA,
Okay.
or LGPA, something like that. So it's PGA players,
Okay.
but they do a virtual tournament. So they go to one of like those facilities where you have a screen in front of
base.
you, and you hit the hit the ball to the screen and it goes.
Yeah.
So they have like an actual tournament between
That's
teams.
virtually.
That's virtual.
Okay.
So you're not walking a full course. But if you've never seen it, it's badass because it's obviously it's like as big as a football field, right?
But
So
it's
they-
like bowling.
yeah. That's basically what it is. So you hit it into the screen, it goes so far, and let's say you're on the green, right? You don't just hit and then it's virtual. They have an actual green there.
Oh,
and it
true.
rotates and it changes based on
With the
like
course.
what the course
Yeah,
is.
yeah. That's
And what's really cool about that is like when you go to an actual course, it can only be so intricate because of the engineering, or, like how much it takes to keep a course up to par, right? This, they could make any type of fucking course. They could put a course on the moon.
No,
'cause
yeah.
it's virtual.
I mean, because you have full customization. Of it.
Right, exactly.
The way
So-
courses are laid out and structured, like once it's set,
So they
that's
have
it.
they have courses like inside caves. They have courses that have like pyramids on it. They have courses that have I saw this one last night, actually, or 2 nights ago.
Pyramids.
No, I swear to God.
Bro, you're playing golf like in
Yeah, in
Antarctica.
like Egypt. Yeah, it's insane. They have this course where it's like a diamond structure, and it goes like this, and then it goes like this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and all the curves.
This is what I'm saying, bro. Can
All
we
the
just
curves are
leave golf
bunkers.
alone? Can we just leave it alone?
It's bunkers the entire 400 yards,
that's
which is
crazy.
really cool. Yeah, so it's like you have to clear it or you're fucked.
Yeah.
You know, so
it's almost like I feel like I don't know. I just play golf, man.
Just play golf.
Just
No,
go
but I
out
feel
there.
like
and
it's really cool. And then obviously
just
they're
play
still
some G,
they're
you
still
know?
playing for money, you know. So
right. But
it's-
are the main guys playing in that?
yeah,
shit?
yeah. So
That's
Mean
weird.
Woo Lee. It was
yeah.
Mean Woo Lee and two other guys. I forgot who it was.
I wonder how much
and
they get paid for that.
They were on Tiger's team. So Tiger's a coach for 3 other players.
Oh, true. Okay.
And his team just qualified for the playoffs 2 nights ago.
oh, true.
Yeah,
Okay,
so the
that's
playoffs
crazy.
are about to start for that. And it's like a whole bracket. So there's like 6 teams left. And then it comes down to those teams and they play rounds. And then it's obviously, just regular bracket style. So it's pretty cool. Another thing is, you know who Bryson DeChambeau is?
Yes.
Okay, so he and LA Golf, this company that
Okay.
he's partnered with,
Okay.
Bryson DeChambeau actually talked
B-Dog?
to he talked to like his like financial advisor or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like, yeah, we have enough money to buy these guys out, so let's buy them out. So he went to LA Golf with this proposition, said, oh, we want to buy you guys out. Like we want this to be our company, like
Right.
Bryson DeChambeau's company. And LA Golf said, fuck you, and then they parted ways.
True.
So
Well,
he
yeah.
went in there with a bag, like a fuck ton of money, millions and millions and millions of dollars, offered it to them. And they said, we still want this to be our company. So you either stick with us as a partnership or
Yeah.
you get out of here. And that's exactly what happened. They told him to kick rocks.
Well, yeah, because he kind of showed his true hand. He's like,
Right.
I'm not really into you guys.
So-
if I could, I'd just buy you out.
Right. So right now, officially, he has no sponsorship.
Yeah, but that's not gonna last.
I mean, it won't last. I mean, he's going to sign with someone.
Fucking McDonald's will sponsor his
Yeah,
ass.
dude,
I don't know.
anybody will sign him.
Somebody. What's another like Titleist or something?
Yeah, I mean, you have Titleist, you have
Nike.
Yeah, Nike.
You have-
Oh, actually, Nike still does golf, but they don't do golf clubs anymore.
No, I know, but like you can wear all their gear.
Yeah, like
and
all their
your
apparel.
Your clubs are from Callaway or whatever
Right,
the fuck.
right. So they've got all these brands still that he can sign with, but
Yeah.
officially
you know
he's not
what's
signed
funny
with anyone.
is I never pegged you to be like a golf guy like this, and now that this transition is taking place, it makes you seem more mature, but then at the same time I'm like, bro, this fool sucks at golf, dude. Like, bro, this guy's not good at all. Like, there's no way he could be good. You know what I mean? Just
I'm
kidding. I've
definitely
never,
not
I've
good.
never
I'm
seen you
definitely
play, but golf has to be probably the hardest sport to get good at. I would say,
Absolutely. Yes.
like by far. Like anybody can go put up like 15 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds at the rec on a Thursday. You know?
Yeah, you know,
anybody could do that.
Anybody can throw the ball, 40 yards.
Yeah, anybody could, you
Yeah.
know, fucking make it rain like Steph out there. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? But
yeah.
or sit in that pocket and sling it like the gunslinger Brett Favre. You know,
Right.
But,
Anybody can kick a soccer ball.
right,
you
little
know?
messy action. you
Yeah.
know? But,
And anybody can hit a golf ball, but to hit it
No,
with,
that's not true.
I-
I've
actually,
seen some
yeah, you're
people.
right. They can't even hit
Yeah,
the ball.
dude.
They can't even hit the ball.
And you know what? And thank God for things like Top Golf. Because if not, bro, everybody would be awful at golf.
Oh my God.
Like, dude, people would not even be able to even touch the fucking
that's true.
the ball. But
That's
anyways, yeah, it's kind of interesting to see how much of a liking you've taken to the sport of golf.
I do. I
You know?
really enjoy it.
It really caught me off guard. Flabbergasted, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. You know what I've noticed actually is the more I get into golf, the more I realize how many NBA players and NFL players actually play golf.
Well, yeah, because it's also like in a way when you have when you're somebody that's like important, you play like you have some money, right? And you're gonna have like a business meeting with like your financial advisor and these guys. I want to cut a deal. It's like, what do you guys want to do? Well, let's go play a round of golf, huh?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like a
Oh, you want to go play at whatever country club? Like
yeah,
that's down
it's
the
like a
street?
business thing in a way, like a business outing. You know?
Yeah,
It's
and
like,
these guys can afford it.
yeah.
Anywhere
and
they
then,
go.
And then a lot of them too, they've played for so long that they're like decent at it. Like, you know,
they
Steph
are.
is like a,
Yeah.
Like a
Steph is really
legit
good. You know who's
golfer.
also really legit is Josh Allen.
yeah, you see, that's what I'm saying. Like,
So I was actually reading this thing where in the offseason, he will wake up at 6 a.m., go play a round of 18 holes, and then he'll go do his football practice or whatever he needs to do for football. Then in the afternoon, he'll go play another 18.
True.
Which is insane. And he'll do that on the weekly.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, it's because those guys are just good, dude. They're just
Yeah,
athletes.
they are.
You know what I mean? They could do like, I'm sure if like Steph wanted to, he could probably play soccer too if he wanted.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And Josh
Or there's-
Allen he could probably play basketball.
Yeah, he probably
You know what I
could.
mean?
Yeah. Could look like Zion out there. The white Zion.
More like I kind of see him kind of like as
No,
I don't
think
know.
he's like a white Zion.
No, I don't think he doesn't have that explosiveness. I would say.
I think he does because he's not like a Dirk.
No, he's not a Dirk. No,
No.
don't ever fucking say that.
And he's also not a. I don't think he's a Draymond either.
No, he can't be Draymond.
Yeah, exactly.
He's probably like a. I don't know. He's like a.
I'm trying to think. Maybe like
It's on the tip of my tongue. You know what I mean? I just can't. I can't nail it down. Like he could be like a poor man's like.
not LaMelo.
No, dude. It has to be a big guy. He has to be a big guy. You know what I mean? So like
A cat.
no, because I don't see him having that jump shot. Because Cat's actually kind of nice.
Yeah,
you
he
know what I
is.
mean. And he can't be like Anthony Davis. He needs to be like a big man that can't shoot. Like
Shaq.
no, but like not that bad. Like he can,
Not
like,
that
yeah,
bad.
like
No,
I'm
I
trying to-
think
don't know.
Josh Allen can hit a couple threes.
like
think he's
Ivica
athletic.
Zubac. That's a good one.
No.
Yeah, I think that actually makes the most sense.
How tall is Jokic? He's like 6'6", huh?
Jokic? No,
Or-
bro. Jokic is like 6'10".
Oh, is he really?
Yes, dude. He's a fucking animal.
Damn.
And no, don't ever compare Jokic to anyone because he's in the class by himself.
Trying to think.
You know what I mean? You know,
Well, because Josh Allen is like 6'4".
yeah, he's like
6'5".
6'4", 6'5", but he would play as a big man just because of his body type.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. But yeah. Anyways, Tyler Hansborough.
Who?
That's who I was going with.
Who?
You don't know Tyler Hansborough?
No, I
Damn,
actually
your
don't.
ball knowledge is showing bad right now, bro.
Tyler
Hansborough, bro. Goated, my guy from the fucking North Carolina Tar Heels, my dude. Number 40.
50.
Or 50. We played with the Pacers for a little bit. It didn't turn out to be that good of a pro, but
No.
he dominated in the NCAA.
He is 6'9".
Yeah, Tyler
250
Hansborough.
pounds.
And he kind of looks like him in a way.
No, I don't think so.
In a way.
No.
Like,
No.
they're not spitting
No,
image,
I don't
but
think
like
so. No.
complexion
No.
the same,
Mm-mm.
you know,
No.
skin tone,
No.
you know,
No.
same haircut.
No.
Anyways, Tyler Hansborough, dude. Go watch some YouTube
Okay.
highlights of
I
him.
guess. Yeah, sure.
yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. What a ball knower, huh?
Yeah. Speaking of ball,
Ball.
you like ball, huh?
Well, I would say I prefer it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over like little balls like golf, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like the bigger balls.
Well, it's just when you can, when one of them just fits in your hand. And it
Yeah,
just,
like you
know,
can palm it real
right.
nice.
But then you can also use both hands.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then the golf ball, like you can fit multiple in one hand. It
Yeah,
doesn't
but
feel
I'm
great.
not like, yeah.
It's like
I don't
it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't like multiple like that.
But
just like
footballs
one.
are like oddly shaped, you know?
Yeah, and then the way you grip it, it's
Yeah.
it's different, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got to grip it with more force. Sometimes
Yeah,
it
it's
just doesn't feel right.
Yeah, and if you don't got it by the laces, you're just doing it wrong.
And then
yeah.
golf, like sometimes it depends on the shaft, you know?
Yeah, like that's the most important thing is the shaft, I would say. You know what I mean? But yeah. I
But
don't
in
know,
basketball,
something
you like the rim though.
No, I like the leather
Oh,
on the ball. You know what I mean? Like that real nice leather grip. You know? I don't know. Just saying. You know who doesn't like basketball? Trey Young.
oh my God. That dude is awful.
They need to just
He got ejected without even playing a game.
Yeah, but that's par for the course with you see how I did that?
Oh, yeah.
You see
That
what
was
I did
good.
there?
That was good. I like
that's
that.
par for the course with somebody like that, you know?
Yeah, I guess I mean, speaking of Trey Young, he's actually going to make his Wizards debut later this afternoon.
Yeah, nobody's gonna watch that. The Wizards are probably one of the worst teams, and then the Anthony Davis move is I'm calling it right now. Probably not gonna work out for them.
Yeah, I think we already talked about him being shut down for the rest of the
No,
season.
yeah, but I'm saying just going forward.
Right, no,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
But yeah, Trey Young, dude, he's just a fucking. That guy is just something else, man, and so much potential too. When he came out of Oklahoma, you know, like just the world was at
Plays
his
for
feet.
Oklahoma?
Yeah, that's where he went to
Oh,
college.
I had no idea. Cooper Flag is actually returning tonight. Shout out Cooper Flag. So Trey Young and Cooper Flag will both be making their returns this afternoon as of this recording, probably in like the next 2 hours. So by the time this comes out, they probably already played.
What is the NBA slate for tonight? Let's see.
That's a great question.
Let me pull it up really
But
fast.
real quick before you do that, Jason Tatum could actually be making a return tomorrow, is what you said.
Yeah.
I saw a report that he could be coming back as soon as March 14th.
No.
And then you said that earlier this afternoon at 1 p.m.
Yes.
that he could make it as soon as tomorrow, which
Yes.
is Friday, the 6th of March.
Yes. So that is actually, I think, confirmed. So I would be,
confirmed.
yeah.
So
I would
we've
be
got
surprised.
Trae Young, Cooper Flag, and Jason Tatum all coming back on the same weekend.
Yes, and
That's
Giannis is back now too.
Giannis is back,
So
but they
there's that.
lost by like 30 points the other night.
Yeah, but I
and
mean,
he wants to like cry himself to sleep every
Milwaukee's
night.
not very good.
Yeah, no,
like,
they're not.
Besides them,
Didn't they get that dude from Indiana though? What's his name?
Miles Turner.
Miles Turner.
Yeah, but
he's not been great, or
he's been in and out too. You know what I mean? So tonight we got Jazz, Wizards, Mavericks, Magic, Nets, Heat, Warriors, Rockets, Pistons, Spurs. That should be a good one.
That should be good.
Raptors, Timberwolves, Bulls, Suns, Pelicans, Kings. Nobody's watching that.
Nope.
Lakers, Nuggets. That's a good nightcap.
that could be good.
That's a pretty good 8-game slate.
Did you see the Spurs and the Sixers the other night, where the Spurs beat the Sixers by like 40 points?
Yes.
That was embarrassing.
Well, the Sixers are also kind of going through it too. If Tyrese Maxey is not absolutely balling, and VJ Edgecombe is having like an off night, I mean they are playing without Paul George and most of the time without Joel Embiid right now, so
Yeah.
they are not a complete team.
You think they get rid of Embiid?
Eventually, yeah. I don't see what he brings to the. I mean, he's a good player, whatever. But I mean, at some point when you're not playing, it's just like, dude, this is just. He's consistently not played.
Yeah.
For
I mean,
a
same
long
thing.
time.
That's the same storyline with Paul George most of his career.
Well,
You know,
no,
after he
because
left. After he left the Pacers.
no, yeah, but with the Pacers, he played
Right,
Like,
with
he was
the
like their
Pacers.
workhorse,
Right,
you know
but
what I mean?
after
That's
he
all they
left the
had.
Pacers,
Right.
I don't know if he's ever played a full season after the Pacers.
No, probably not. But a lot of these guys never do play full seasons. There's very
Well,
few that do.
you know what I mean though, like
Yeah.
70 out of the
But yeah, if Philly is not, if Tyrese Maxey's not going, Philly's not going. That's just how it is.
that's
know what I mean?
sad.
But they do have a very good rookie in Edgecombe, like I said.
Yeah, Edgecombe has been great. He's been one of the better rookies aside from Con Knuppel and Cooper Flag when he has been healthy. But the Lakers got a problem. They've got a big problem. Luke, we talked about this last year when Luka was actually traded. We kind of called it. You know, we brought it to fruition.
Well, I called it for sure. I
You
said
definitely
from
did,
the very
and I
get-go.
I piggybacked on it, and I said, you know what, I
and
can
everybody
see it.
doesn't think that I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I mean, when you've got two ball handlers on one team, it doesn't always work out, and this is one of those cases where it didn't work out.
And it's one thing when it's two ball handlers. It's one thing when it's LeBron James as one of them.
Right, exactly. I mean,
know what I mean?
LeBron
That's-
James, who is in the GOAT conversation,
Yeah.
whether you believe he's the greatest or the second greatest or just top five, he is one of the greatest basketball players to ever grace the court.
Yes.
And Luka Doncic is making a strong case for himself early on in his career as well. He hasn't played the 20 years like LeBron, but he has had a really good career up until this point, and he still continues to dominate when he's on the court. So,
Yeah, but he still needs to win a championship.
right. But two of those guys who are on trajectories to make the Hall of Fame potentially one day for Luka.
But I mean, like, if you just look at the players that are around them, that's just, they don't have a lot.
Yeah, I mean, DeAndre Ayton hasn't been great for them.
DeAndre Ayton's never been good.
No, I mean,
if you followed him with the
Suns,
I mean,
he was always hurt, and when he played, he wasn't always that effective.
He just got size, right? He's a big
I mean,
guy,
also
huge
it
guy.
didn't really work out for the Suns because they tried to play big ball, not small ball, and it didn't really work out. I mean, they had Chris Paul and Devin Booker that did work out, and then they had Bol and DeAndre Ayton, and they didn't work out.
But yeah, Aiden's not your answer. Austin Reeves is your best
two.
player besides Luka and LeBron, and then you have people like Luke Kennard running around out there, which really shows you like how thin a NBA roster can be when you're super top loaded with talent.
Right, and I mean, piggybacking on that, if Luka or LeBron were to go down, you don't got much.
No, yeah,
you really don't. I mean,
to
it's
say.
a
Luke
thin
Kennard.
roster. Yeah,
You know about Luke Kennard?
Yeah, I
bro.
don't.
You know nothing
I
about my
don't.
guy Luke, baby.
I don't know nothing about that. Fool.
He a shooter. He is. He is. That's all he does. like if you watch a game, there he is standing in the corner.
Hey, I
That's
know
all
that
he
guy.
does.
I know that guy.
No, but he can drain him. You know.
I mean, the Lakers are still a playoff team, of
Yes.
course. They're top 6. They're number 6 right now,
Yes.
just in front of the Suns, just behind the Nuggets. So,
front
like
of
you
the
said, the
Warriors.
Nuggets and the Lakers are playing tonight, right? So that should be a good game. They're 1 game back of each other, or the Lakers are 1 game back of the Nuggets. So if they win, they will take the 5 spot over
I still
the
think
Nuggets.
the Nuggets are the second best team in the West, besides OKC.
No, I think it's OKC, Spurs, then Nuggets.
No, I'm just saying, like, not by record or standing. I'm just saying, in a playoff, they're going to be
I get what you're
like
saying.
they're still the best team because of Jokic and Murray, like,
Right.
and then also Aaron Gordon when he's fucking playing.
Have the Kings officially been eliminated? Like, officially? I mean, I know they're not going to go to the playoffs, but technically, can they still make it?
No, I mean, they won't even want to make it. You know what I mean? There's a few teams that are like that.
Because I do
Kings-
like playing that what if game sometimes,
No,
like
yeah,
with
but-
NFL teams too.
But it's crazy because the Kings have a pretty decent roster.
Yeah.
They have Sabonis. They have DeMar DeRozan. They have Zach LaVine, but he's out for the season. They have Russell
right.
Westbrook. They
Yeah.
have Keegan Murray.
Got a decent team.
They have an okay team on paper.
Yeah.
But I think from the get-go that the season they just knew. And it's crazy because the Kings were in the Western Conference semifinal against the Warriors about 3 to 4 years ago, the year that the Warriors beat Boston in the finals.
Yes.
They almost beat the Warriors in the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
But
I
that was
do
the
remember
De'Aaron Fox Kings.
Right. And now look at De'Aaron Fox on the Spurs.
No, yeah.
So-
That, when they let him go, I was like, damn, these guys really don't know what
I
they're
think
doing.
you know what is kind of crazy. These are 2 opposite ends of the spectrum. So in the East, you have the Celtics, who are number 2 at 41-21, and they don't have their best player, Jason Tatum. Arguably their best player, Jason Tatum. And then
He is their best player.
yeah, and then in the Western Conference, you have the Portland Trailblazers, who are staying alive. They've got 30 wins, 33 losses. They're under 500, but they're number 10, and they don't have their best player, which is Damian Lillard.
Yeah, but I mean, they also don't have a Jaylen Brown.
Fair.
You know, they
Right.
also don't have decent role players like Derek White. Like Derek White is a fucking badass point guard for
Yeah.
almost any team.
I mean, the best player on the Blazers right now is Drew Holiday, which came from that Boston team.
I mean, they got some good young guys. They got Klingon. They got Scoot Henderson. They got
Scoot
Kamara.
Henderson is good. Yeah, I mean,
they got-
Scoot Henderson's what, like 22 or something?
Yeah, and he's coming back from injury. And, you know, they have some decent players in Portland. Klingon is probably the best guy potentially that they have. And then, I mean, they have Sharp. They have some decent players, but they don't have anyone that's at the level of Jaylen Brown or
Yeah, no,
Derek
definitely
White.
not. I mean, obviously,
And they're playing in the West. The West is always stronger than
That
the
is
East,
too.
always.
and I mean,
don't care what
everybody
anyone
kind of
says.
knew it was going to happen, but it is coming. It is coming true with Jaylen Brown having a quote unquote breakout season without Tatum, and everybody kind of knew that he could be a 1 on.
He is a 1.
Right, he could be a 1
Yeah.
on a lot of other teams
Yeah.
if Tatum wasn't in front
No,
of
yeah,
him.
yeah. But
You know?
he is a 1. It's just in the bigger games, it's usually Jason Tatum is the one that's showing up for these guys.
Right. And this is one of those instances where you can have 2 dominant ball handlers on one team and it works out. You know, Tatum and Brown.
Yeah, because Brown plays off the ball naturally.
Right,
So
he does.
right now, Derek White is their point guard.
Versus you look at Luka and LeBron, and when they don't have the ball in
Those
their
guys
hands,
cannot play off the ball.
they don't know what to do.
Yeah, they
they
can't.
look like they look
Yeah.
lost out there on
and
the court.
there's certain players that can do that. Like Steph can play off the ball.
Right.
Because of the
of
way
his
he
movement
moves.
patterns.
The
Yeah.
way he moves and then the way that the defenses gravitate to him. Luka and LeBron don't play that style of basketball. Their style is more ISO, one-on-one, top of the key, get into my pick and roll action, and then either go downhill or kick out to somebody for a 3, or if the coverage is lacking and the defender doesn't come through the ball screen, then they can shoot it themselves. But
Yeah, agreed.
It's just
Also,
a different style.
Shout out to the Hornets because they're putting on some shows here and there. I mean, they might not be the best team in the league or not even a top 5 team.
Well, they haven't
but-
been good in a very long time.
Right. So for them to be 32-31 right
Yeah.
now, they're above 500. They're the 9 seed in the East right now, so they would be a play-in tournament team as of right now.
They have a good roster,
And
too.
they've got a solid core. I mean, you have that rookie Con Knuppel, and you also have Brandon Miller. You've got LaMelo Ball. They just got Kobe White. We talked about him last time.
Kobe White.
And then who else do they have? They've got someone else.
I think they got Sion James, the guy from Duke, as well.
They do have
another
Zion
Duke
James.
player
They
as
have Miles Bridges.
Yeah, but
I didn't
Miles
even know
Bridges
he was on
is
that
not.
team.
He's not. He's very inconsistent.
Wasn't Miles Bridges with the Knicks?
No, that's his brother. There's two Bridges.
Really?
Yeah, Miles Bridges was with Phoenix before this.
So who's with the?
Or no, the other one was with Phoenix before this.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Bridges. They're
Oh,
twins.
it's McCall Bridges.
Yeah, they're twins. I don't know. They might not be twins actually.
I don't think they're twins.
But yeah, Miles Bridges is the more underperforming one of the two, I would say.
Yeah.
But he
Okay.
is
Yeah.
an NBA
McCall
player.
Bridges was with Phoenix.
Yeah. Because my friend was a Phoenix fan, or he is a Phoenix fan, and he was upset when they let him go to New York. But yeah, there's certain teams this year that are playing at a higher level than most expected. One of them, like I said, would be the Spurs, I would say, because a lot of people didn't expect them to be this good.
Right.
And then Detroit playing very, very well, even with the times that Cade Cunningham has been out. A team that had started playing well is kind of came back to the middle of the pack was Miami in the East as well. And then in the West, I mean, right now the Warriors are actually playing probably their best ball without Steph at the moment. And a lot of times without Draymond too. But it's because they started incorporating some Al Horford, Brandon Podziemski's becoming a bigger part of the offense. Guy Santos just signed an extension. So they're learning to have an offense without Steph, which is going to be very critical for them going forward as a franchise.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know when Steph is going to call it quits. It could be as soon as this year.
Yeah.
It could be as soon as in the next 4 years.
No, he'll play another 2 years, I would say.
Yeah.
As long as they're competitive, he's going to want to play.
I give him.
But they got fleeced in the Kuminga thing. Well, they fleeced themselves, honestly.
I'd give him another 3 years in the league.
Yeah, but no, the Warriors fleeced themselves with the Kuminga for Porzingis trade because number one, going into the trade, I think Kuminga had something like 14 or 15 straight coaches DNP, which means did not play coach's decision.
Right.
So that's why there wasn't value for him, but you could see the potential that Kuminga has, and I think Atlanta is a good place for him to see if it will work out with Dyson Daniels and Jalen Johnson and all the other players that these guys have, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, some solid guys that Atlanta has around them.
Yeah. One last thing I want to talk about is we're getting into the March Madness bracket time of year,
Soon. Very
which
soon.
should be great. I mean, we've got some good teams at the top right now. Duke is number one, and then tied with the same record as Arizona, who lost 2 games in recent time, but they started out, I think it was 25-0 is when they started, right?
Yeah, but they also are playing in the Big 12.
Right, and they had the hardest part of their schedule towards the end. So this is where they're hitting their stride. It's make or break for them.
And honestly, if you're gonna try to analyze anything about college basketball, what you really want to do is watch how these teams play in the conference tournaments.
Yeah.
If they struggle in the conference tournament, that's not a good thing. The teams that play well in the conference tournaments tend to transition that into the big dance if they make it, right?
Yeah. You know what I think is one thing that'll always be true about college basketball is that you never know what's going to happen.
No, yeah. I mean, it's the most unpredictable sport because there's so many teams, bro. There's so many fucking teams.
Like football is semi-predictable.
Right.
Basketball, you genuinely never know what can happen.
Yeah, but it's also cool because you never know. UTEP can win the national championship.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, can you name the top 10 teams right now?
I know Houston's in there.
Okay, Houston's 7.
Duke is in there.
Right.
Arizona.
That's 1, 2, 7.
Fuck. Is North Carolina in there? Miami's in there, right?
No,
in the top 10.
No, but you got a team in that same state.
Florida.
Okay. 5.
Why do I want to say there's some SEC schools in there?
There's a Texas school in there.
No way it's Baylor, is it?
No.
It's not UT, is it?
Nope.
Texas Tech?
Yep.
Okay.
They're 10.
They're 10? Wow.
They're 10.
Holy Texas Tech. How do they do that? Anyways. No, I can't really name. Like I said, I don't watch a lot of college. I wait till the tournaments start.
Right. The one that has the biggest win streak right now is actually Florida. They're on a 10-win win streak.
Yeah. But then also I heard something
10-game win streak.
Miami of Ohio is undefeated and that they're not going to get into the tournament. I'm like, that's such a fucking stupid thing to say.
They'll get in.
Those guys deserve to be in.
They're 30.
You have 64 spots.
Yeah, they'll get
these
in.
guys haven't lost all year. And I mean, Miami of Ohio, They play in the MAC, right? It's not.
Right.
It's not mid. Well, it is mid-major, I guess, but it's not like it's fucking Western Tennessee Tech A&M out here.
Yeah,
You know
no,
what I mean?
I
Like
think they
Ben
still,
Roethlisberger went there.
I think they still should get in.
No, they will.
regardless.
They have to.
Yeah, they have to.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
I was listening. You know, I did hear something to that where it's like if they don't win their conference game, they won't get in.
Well, no. So, okay, look. So their automatic bid would be them having to win their conference tournament. Right.
Akron is behind them at 16-1.
No, I know. But there should still be, and there's going to be at-large bids, and they should still get one of those over the eighth team in the Big 12 or the ninth team in the Big 12, because those conferences, the ACC, the Big 12, formerly the Pac-10, the Big 10, they get 7 to 8 teams every year.
Well, yeah, the Big 12 right now has 5 teams in. They've got Kansas.
Yeah, but in what? In the top 25?
In the top 25.
No, I'm talking in the field of the tournament. So that's 64 teams.
Oh, yeah.
So 8 of those teams in the conference from the Big 12 will be in the tournament.
I don't think so. I don't think it reaches 8 because
I guarantee there will be 8 of those teams in there.
Oh, well, actually, maybe. Okay, so Arizona, Houston, Tech, Iowa State, Kansas, TCU. After that, it drops off.
Yeah, but you
It's
don't need to be
UCF, Cincinnati, West Virginia, BYU.
right. Those teams will. BYU is going to be in the fucking tournament, dude. They have the.
They're 20-10.
Yeah, they have the projected number 1 pick.
Wow.
So for sure they'll be there.
Oh, do they actually?
Yeah, they do.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they have the projected number 1 pick this year, out of BYU, and then they just signed like another kid that's going to.
What's his name?
Good. I have no idea.
Is it AJ?
It's what I'm not going to say what I was going to say, but he's probably the guy that averages the most points on the team.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I know exactly what you're saying.
It's the easiest way to say it, you know? But anyways, pretty disappointed in the year that the Miners have had, and they have only 1 shot at making the NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
And that's winning their conference championship, but that's usually hard for them to do.
They do have they have a lottery pick, AJ Debansta.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then
say his name 5 times fast.
The other one is Darren Peterson.
From
Kansas.
Yeah. I mean,
And
there's a bunch of NBA talent all over.
Cam
the place.
Boozer is at number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Keaton Wagler,
I've never even heard that guy.
and Caleb Wilson are the top 5
Nice.
projected.
Yep. But yeah, March Madness.
March Madness, here we go. Make your brackets, ladies and gentlemen. You never know. You might be able to hit and win, like
that shit's
$100,000?
It's impossible.
Isn't it like $100,000
Yeah,
that they
but
offer?
it's impossible, bro. Because it takes one team to screw it all up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, never
Literally.
say never, man. Never say never.
You're right.
You never know. It could happen. It
That's
could be you.
You know that's a song, Never Say Never, by The Fray?
Oh, I thought you were going to say Justin Bieber.
No. Well, that one too, but
Where he's
the
like,
Fray
never
one.
say never.
No, the Fray one is way better, honestly.
I don't know what that one is.
I love The Fray.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
The Fray is like seriously underrated, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
What are they? Are they like early 2000s, 90s?
Well, we all know them, like How to Save a Life. You know that song?
Oh, yeah,
That's The
yeah.
Fray. Yeah. Anyways.
I didn't know that's who that was.
Anyways.
Anyways,
Never say never.
The Fray.
Dude, The
Never
Fray
heard of
goes
him.
hard. What?
Never heard of him.
That's crazy, dude. I can't believe that.
I mean, I know the song "How to Save a Life."
Dude,
but I didn't know.
you
that there was
have
The
really not lived a very meaningful life.
Fray. Shut up. I don't watch American Pie, and I don't know who The Fray is. And my
Varsity
life
Blues?
is meaningless.
Well, no, I didn't say that.
That's what you said. I have not lived a meaningful
No,
life.
a
Therefore,
very
my-
meaningful. I mean, you've had some sort of
my
meaning
God.
sometimes, I guess.
Sometimes,
Right. Depends who you ask.
Hey, sometimes is better than no times.
Yeah, but like a lot of the times it's not meaningful. That's what I'm trying to say. And that's not good either.
Oh my God. I think we got to call it there.
That's fine.
Okay.
I don't even want to look at you anymore.
All right, that's
I don't know
fine.
who the
Episode
fucking
38
Fray is,
in the
man.
books. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you like and subscribe down below, and we will see you later. Peace.